Hi everybody, my name is Pauline and I'm here to share with you today my wonderful experience using Mr. CBD. Little background, I was diagnosed 3 years in a row with lupus and had also a previous diagnosis of rheumatoid arthritis. Just another background check is that I have a degree in kinesiology and I also have personal training certifications. I was a personal trainer for over a decade. I currently work in the supplement industry and I work with a little bit of nutrition coaching. So I know a lot about alternative medicines and I know different ways of healing with herbs and supplements. So after my diagnosis, my initial reaction was kind of like, okay, and I did a bunch of research. I started changing my diet and using different things. However, I had other symptoms and I had symptoms of that, and it was manifesting more. I had gotten to a point about 2 years ago where I was speaking to my family about possibly disability for a while. So I moved to Sarasota. I was living on the other coast, and I live in Florida. And when I came to Sarasota, I really tried to reset my focus in my mind. And I was also introduced at that point to Mr. CBD from my wonderful friend Joe Pavlik. And I was very skeptical. I was nervous of all the things I knew about. I was just really not ready for it. But I went ahead and I gave it a go. That being said, within a month, I felt amazing. I started feeling all these differences. Not only physically, I was able to work out longer. I was able to focus better. I have a PTSD diagnosis from many years now. I've been battling it on and off, and I manage, but it has quelled that and my chronic anxiety attacks significantly. So I went back to my doctor and I said, I'd like to get retested. I'd like you to retest this, retest that. It was a different doctor. We use the same lab, and as far as I know, same company. So they did the test, and all I can tell you is that my recent test, she said it was negative. All I can tell you is that my rheumatoid factor went from 24 to a 12. What that means is, if it's over 13, you have clinical rheumatoid arthritis. I just want to say this to everybody out there that's listening. I can tell you a lot more detail about this, but basically, my point is that if you have any preconceived notions or if you're nervous about it, believe that it's worth a shot, if at least. I'm using a 3,000 strength. I've been using that for most of the time I've been using Mr. CBD. And I just want to tell everybody that it's a wonderful, wonderful way to go before you consider a medicine. I'm not a doctor. I just want to say this is my experience in sharing with you, and I would love to see other people have success with it as well.